Have you been wanting to make a big life move, but you keep hesitating on pulling the trigger? Maybe you want to switch careers, end a relationship, move to a new city or country. Whatever it is, you keep postponing making the actual decision. Hi, I'm Sean, and I help men move past indecision and commit to the paths that will move them forward. This is something I struggled with for a while, and honestly, sometimes I still struggle with it. It pops back up, and I have to examine my thoughts and go into my mind and say, what's going on? And so when I examine my thoughts, I found that they always sound a certain way. These are the type of thoughts I have. See if they resonate with the thoughts that you might be having. What if this decision is the wrong one? What will happen? What will I do? How do I know this is the right path? What if this isn't the right path for me? What if I go down this path and it doesn't work out the way I envision? And it will all be a waste of my time and effort and energy. So all of those questions, I notice that there's a common emotional theme, and that emotional theme is fear. Fear sounds like that. It's saying, hey, it's not going to work out. Just stay where you are. Everything it's telling me is encouraging me to just stay where I am. So, okay, I take those times. And when I'm just caught up in the fear, I can't really do anything about it because I'm caught up in the emotion. So I look for those times to get away, rest, settle myself, and then when I'm less emotional and I'm more objective, and then I examine those thoughts. Let's look at the first one. Fear thinks my life is supposed to look a certain way, right? It's giving me this cookie cutter life. I'm supposed to look like everybody else living their lives. We're all supposed to have the exact same life according to fear, apparently. But then I think about it and I go, well, no, that doesn't make any sense. Everybody's life is unique. We're all like this piece of this huge interrelated puzzle. Our lives can't look all the same. It doesn't mean anything is better or worse, or my life is worse than yours or better than yours, and vice versa. It just means it's all different. My life is unique. Your life is unique. So that makes a lot of sense to me, because all of us having the same exact experience 8 billion times over doesn't really make any logical sense at all. So, okay, next one. That I'm not supposed to experience any dips. Life is supposed to be this smooth line that nothing shakes the boat ever. Never heard of a life that doesn't dip. It always dips, and it goes up, and it goes down, and it goes up, and it goes down, and then you die eventually. But it not dipping is not a thing. So the idea of living a life locked in a box for fear of the dip that will still come even if you're in the box makes absolutely no sense. A better approach to me would be, okay, I'm going to experience dips, but I'm not going to stay in this little box here because I'm afraid of experiencing the dip. I'm just going to know that the dip will come at some point. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know how deep it's going to be. I know it's going to be scary and painful, but that's part of life. So I'm going to accept that and just keep moving forward. I'm still going to go past the dip. It's just, if I can't stay in the dip, if I keep moving forward, I just go back up. It's just how it works, unless I decide to keep myself in the dip, which is another issue we'll talk about some other time. But okay, so that's another one that doesn't make sense to me. You can't avoid the dip. Even staying in the box, you can't avoid the dip. Fear also thinks that you won't like this video and subscribe to the channel, which I think is absolute BS. Like and subscribe to the channel. This last one, fear thinks that if you go down a path and you don't get the exact outcome you want, that you'll have wasted your time and effort and all of this stuff. This is one that, I had this one like serious. This one pops up for me all the time. Like, oh no, it's going to be a waste and you'll be screwed. Like, that is, let's look at it rationally, all right? So the idea behind that is that you're going to go down this path. It's going to cost time, effort, money, whatever. It's going to cost resources. And you're going down there for one specific goal, and it's to get this thing, I'm going to go to the gym so that I can get a six-pack. Okay, so you go to the gym, and if you don't get the six-pack, you will have wasted all of that time in the gym and everything. Why that doesn't make any sense is because that assumes that you're not getting all of this other benefits from going to the gym. So, okay, I don't get a six-pack, but maybe I build muscle. Maybe I build mental muscle of repetition, of learning how to stick to a program. I get all sort of benefits if I'm willing to look for the benefits. So that's the frame. Instead of, I will have wasted all of my time, instead, I think, what am I actually receiving here? Because there is something I'm receiving if I can find it. So there's always something we're receiving. Even when we go down a path that doesn't turn out anything like we had hoped or envisioned, there's always something that you're gaining. Like, look back on the most painful moment of your life, right? That's a tough ask, but look back on something painful in your life, and at the time maybe you thought, this is terrible, like this cannot be good, this is the worst thing that's ever happened. And now fast forward a little bit and follow the movie, watch the movie, and at some point you thought, wow, that's crazy, like because of that I learned this, or this, and this, and because of that I got led here. That this never would have happened if that didn't happen. So you start to put that stuff together and you're like, wait a minute, there's no, like, I can't even make a wrong move. I'm just you just go and try stuff. You can't actually make a wrong move. And actually what I've seen is that when people fully commit, the more people fully commit to a path without worrying about what they're going to get or when it's going to happen or yada, 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 when they just commit to the path and the path becomes why they're doing everything, it becomes their sole focus, those people, when they do that, get the most benefits. They seem to get what they set out for, even though that's not their focus anymore. They seem to get the most growth. Like, that's the way, is to fully commit, right? This is something I found helpful personally, and I'll offer it to you because maybe you'll find it helpful. And I think that life is so much bigger than me. My understanding of my own life, everybody's life, the world, the cosmos, it's so minute. Like, I don't understand what's going on. And so when I think I don't really know how the system is operating, that allows me to kind of take my hands off the wheel a little bit and be like, okay, I'm just going to do this thing that I feel in here. And I'm not going to worry so much about how it's supposed to look, because to be honest, I don't really know where I'm supposed to end up or where I'm going to end up. I'm just going to do this stuff and keep my intentions pure and go down this path. And that works for me. But realizing that I'm not the most powerful thing in the world. I don't have to control everything. I can't control everything. And so stop trying. Long story short, you can't make a wrong move. Go down a path, pick it, and just go for it. You're gonna be all right. If you want more about this, go deeper, then check out my blog. The link is in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you on the next one. I do these every week, and I love it. And I hope you love it. Yeah, I hope we both love it. I hope all of us love it. Let's go.